This is the third podcast, I think. I think it's going good. It's going good. I hear an echo. Look, okay, it was going good. Now it's going bad. It's going down the drain. Down the drain. But whatever. It's going to go somewhere. But before we do anything, I got to get into this intro. Oh, wrong one. That beat should drop soon. Did I miss it? My headphones are coming loose. Is that too loud for y'all? I'm sorry. Is that too loud? Okay. Cut the beat, DJ Khaled. I'm gonna say a DJ's name every time. Okay. I went to the gym today, right before it is 10:03, and I gotta be at work at 6:30 a.m. So I'm gonna do my best to get through this 20 minutes. But today, I just want to talk about some stuff that I had on my mind. So I went to the gym because I was thinking a lot, and I was like, you know what happens when I go to the gym? So that was a terrible idea because I get to the gym, okay? Nothing wrong with that. I get to the gym. I play basketball for the first 10 minutes of my workout just to get everything loose. Just to get loose. Sometimes I'll walk on the treadmill. I'm just trying to get loose. I'm not trying to do anything special. Let me stop this. It's got to stop somewhere. That'll be ready for the outro now. That's good. Let me turn that back up so I don't forget. So I went to the gym and I'm just shooting hoops by myself. I get like two, three balls in the air. I missed both of them. All three of them? Both or all three. However many I shot, I missed. Okay, on to the next point. So the kids across the court asked me, hey man, you want to play 4-on-4 four court? That's hard to say. You want to play 4-on-4 full court? And I'm like, here we go. So I'm like, cool, yeah, I'll do it. But let me just explain to you who I am. I'm the type of person. I'm like boiling water. You can't just put the water on the stove and expect it to already be boiling. You gotta let it warm up. You gotta let it get ready. But I'm telling you, when it gets warm, it starts getting hot. It starts bubbling, and you can cook all kinds of stuff. And I would have been raining threes, like the bubbles that jump when the water's boiling. I would have been doing that, but I was not because I didn't have my feet together, and I rolled my ankle. There's two things in this world that I hate. I hate rolling my ankle and I hate spaghetti. And those things do not mix together at all. I haven't had spaghetti since high school. But let me just show you how struggle. I almost said how struggle the real is. How real the struggle. I'm cramping. I'm cramping. This is great podcasting. Oh, I'm sorry about all the ruckus. It's natural. Look at this. This is how real it is. This is my shoe. I wrote nobody crossed me. Can you see this? Can you can you see that? That's how real it is. That's how real it is. And then I took a shower at the Y, and I'm leaving, and my leg's bleeding, and I get blood all over the towel, and the Y's freaking out. I don't even know why I just put that shoe back on like it's gonna help me any in my life, cause there's a draft going through my shoe right now. But besides the point, I had a great day. Work was alright. It was cold outside. It's 48 degrees. It is cold outside. That's not that cold. I'm sorry if you're from the north and you just so happen to be watching this. And I have a question for you people in the north. Does everybody from the north spit in the shower or in the sinks? Like just walk around? Is that a thing? Or am I just noticing that from the north? Is that from the north or did I make that up? Because people in the south spit, but not in the shower. Dude, unless they're dipping, I guess. I don't know. I'm just asking questions here. But on to the next point. I just wanted to talk about some stuff today that had to do with the world. The world. Not the world specific, but the people in the world. Like, for example, people were mad at Kevin Hart because of. Oh, I need to record this. I almost messed up. Go ahead. Record it. Is it recording? It's recording. We're recording on the screen. Okay, so I don't need to say that. But people are mad about Kevin Hart because of these. You see those homophobic? There should be somewhere in the future, not the future, the video. They're somewhere up here. But they are mad at Kevin Hart for this is his three tweets that he had from uh 12:02 a.m. 11 January 2011. Are you serious? Who dug these up? Oh, that's terrible. So, this is what they read. Yo, if my son comes home and tries to play with my daughter's dollhouse, I'm going to break it over his head and say in my voice, "Stop, that's gay." Cuz that's how he would say it. But that's how he says it in his stand up. So, I think he was promoting his stand up. Wasn't this the time that his stand up was going on? And then this is the second one. Okay, I'm just now waking up and I am in a good mood, so I think I'm going to go to the gym and get big. No homo. Laugh out loud. I need to see, look, I'm already messing up. I'll let you show what I edit on. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's what he says in the second one. Which, if you're a guy, you say, I still hear people say, did I say that right? I still hear people say, no homo. They say it all the time. And this is his third one. Laugh my ass off at all the women asking me where the pic is. I'm not passing along a pic of a naked man. That would make me gay by association. Hey, that's. I'm sorry, but that's kind of funny. I read these earlier, but I only read the first two. That one kind of got me, like, cause I know who Kevin Hart is, and he don't mean it. He does not mean it like you're thinking. Um, and then, so they attack this guy, the Heisman winner, Kyler Murray, apologizes for anti-gay tweets. I wish he didn't, because his tweets. I don't know if they have them in here. Great, like I got an article without the right info. Wait, he said something. Uh, Look at this. I apologize for the tweets that have come to light tonight from when I was 14 and 15. I'm guessing he's 20, 21 now. I don't really know how old he is. But 14 or 15, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're going to wait until the guy wins the Heisman. Not only wait till he wins the Heisman, but you're going to bring this up from when he was 14 or 15? Are you kidding me? Like, is this what we're coming to as a human race? Like, we're going to give him shit. We're going to give Kevin Hart shit for that. But meanwhile, we got this guy that's running around the world. Well, he's not running around the world now because he's going to prison for a while. But this is Chris Watts. And he murdered his whole entire family. I don't even want to talk about how he murdered his daughters and his wife, ex-wife. I don't know what you call him at this point. But I didn't mean that in any way derogatory. I meant I feel bad for them three. I don't feel bad for this jackass. He's still getting he's only accused right now. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know how that works, but I'm pretty sure Chris Watts is a lunatic. This is what I have a problem with. Like, we go through Kevin Hart said some homophobic tweets in 2011, mind you, and now we're bringing them back up. He went through a divorce, and I'm pretty sure his ex-wife is still out there in the world living. I'm pretty sure his kids are still out there in the world living. I'm pretty sure that Kevin Hart was, and his ex-wife was like, hey, this ain't working. Because he's married now, so he's like, this ain't working. I need to move on, you need to move on. They both did each other wrong. It was bad. And so they both moved on, and nobody was murdered. But we have Chris Watts that murdered his two daughters and his wife, and he's a lunatic. But not only is he a lunatic, let me go to the this is a video that I found online of this guy. And look at his face. You see that? That is scary. Look at this. Can you hear this okay? Look at this guy. And this shout out to this guy right here. I wonder if they live in Denver. Do they live in Colorado? Is this where this happened? So what he's doing, he's breaking down what he would have got on camera basically. And Chris Watts knew that he had a camera and he's like, "Oh, I know how to get around the camera." And so this is Chris Watts in the guy's house watching the security footage of that guy's truck, and he's showing where the guy would have had to park to hide his truck or where anything would have went down. And look at Chris Watts, this lunatic. Look at him. I've never murdered anybody or anything like that, but I've been in a situation where I was uncomfortable and a dog came up to me because they sense that fear. They sense that something's wrong with you, so they come to comfort you. Because I had a situation in my life where I had this puppy run up to me, lay on me, and I was like, I feel a little bit better now in this situation. It was a weird experience, I'll tell you, but I wanted to go on, and I don't want you to react to this whole thing. That's too far. But look at this guy. This Chris Watts. I'm gonna skip to Chris Watts leaves the house, and then it's just the cop with his shitty footage. His what's his thing called? His cam on his chest, and he's explaining to the cop what Chris is doing. This dude right here solves the whole entire. We have a Sherlock Holmes in the building, and he lives in Denver, Colorado. If they live there, I'm just going by the sports team. Shout out to this guy. Yo, I can't. Can y'all? I wonder how loud this is gonna be when I edit this. This is where he's showing the cop where they would have to go to, so he wouldn't have to, or so his security footage wouldn't have got him. And it's pretty intense. And that's just this guy right here. This guy. Hold on. Let me get him. No, get his. I want his big jolly face in there. Right, right there. That's a terrible area. Hold on. This guy right here is a grade A. Somebody get this dude a badge. He solved this case in a matter of minutes. This dude solved the case with the murderer in the house. The murderer leaves for 2 minutes and he solves the case. This dude is mad Clue-like. You ever play Clue? Professor Plum with the candlestick in the ballroom. I'm telling you. And this isn't even the worst of it. So let's get out of that. Go over to here and we have another video. This is Chris Watts's this is after all that post all that I just showed you. This is Chris Watts getting trial or in trial. How you say that? Lawyers, let me know. Hold up.
Receiving love letters. In my heart, you're a great guy.
That's my fault. I had the audio fucked up.
If you do
Wait.
write me back, I'd be the happiest girl alive. That's for sure. She signed off with hashtags Team Chris. Chris is innocent. Love him.
Hashtag
So
lunatic.
another woman named Tatiana wrote, I found myself thinking a lot about you, and sent a photo of herself in a bikini.
Now this is
Found myself thinking a lot about
this is what I want to talk about.
photo of
So the guy, Chris Watts, kills his family, and we have she's no pushover. I was gonna say Passover. I don't know what that means, but look at her, and I'm just like, I mean, she kind of looks like she's on that island where that dude that was trying to show the island to or show the Bible to those people got killed. What is not Sriracha Island? Sriracha's a. Oh, shut the fuck up. I'm sorry. But look at her. Okay, so ladies, please explain to me what goes through your mind because who are the people that are attacking Kevin Hart for his homophobic tweets in 2011, and who are these people that are trying to get with Chris Watts? That's what I want to know. Why would you just get out there in the world? This is what I don't understand about the world. We have these two different sides of where Chris Watts kills his family and women are trying to get with him. They have these fantasies that they'll explain it in there. In this video, I might just watch this video out. But I'm just asking, we're going to treat the Heisman Trophy winner like he's a piece of shit? We're going to treat Kevin Hart like he's a piece of shit? But this guy, Chris Watts, no, let's send him nudes. And I bet you, I already watched this because I wanted to come prepared. But I bet you Kim, this is Eminem's Kim, ex-Kim.
to brighten your days. Hannah wrote Chris Watts' name in flowery calligraphy and told him, I feel this connection to you. Many of the letters, which were released by prosecutors, are signed with hearts and X's and O's for hugs and kisses.
I'm sorry if the audio's jacked up. I'm really trying, but I think I had the thing plugged in wrong. The splitter.
These women have
Now she'll explain to you what's going on.
created a fantasy lives for themselves, especially with their pretend relationship with these men behind bars.
Psychologist Dr. Judy Ho, co-host of TV's Face the Truth, says even the worst killers have groupies who write, visit, and even propose marriage.
It's oftentimes what we talk about when women seem to be attracted to bad boys. It's because they want to be the special person that can turn this life around and then be able to attribute that to their own self-esteem.
Am I allowed to be playing this on here? Please don't tell me that people are sending him love letters.
Boston Marathon bomber Dzhokhar Tsarnaev and wife killer Scott Peterson all received love letters from women. Now
Yo, cut the video. Cut the video. I'm done with that. What world do we live in where we will put people out there like this, like Kevin Hart and the Heisman winner Kyler Murray? We'll put them out there like that. Some tweets they made, some verbal tweets. I don't know. But that's just crazy to me that we can live in a world where in the same country, I almost said the same state, but in the same country, we can live in a world where you have on the left side, Kevin Hart can't host the Oscars because he said something in 2011, and on the right side, Chris Watts is murdering his family and the only connection these women have with this guy is that he's connected to murder. And they are full invested in the ID channel. And I love the ID channel. But I will have to say, I would never in my life, when I see a woman kill a man, like on Wives with Knives, when I see a woman kill a man like that, like, oh, she just stabbed that motherfucker 6 times? And I'm like, that's one crazy bitch. I just got... Don't message me while I'm doing this, people. Thanks for the message, though. I feel included in the world. But this is just how this podcast wants to go. And I just had this on my mind today. I was like, we're really going to treat Kevin Hart and the Heisman Trophy winner, Kyler Murray. I feel like, who are these people that are digging this shit up? Like, put these people that are in love with murderers out there, put them out there and let them be known. Like, it is crazy to me that this can go on in America. How are we going to treat people like shit that have done minimum? But this guy who killed his family, now he's a celebrity and people want to be with him? That is insane. Like, the normal person can get away with anything. You could be a normal person and go say anything on anybody's video. Yeah, you might get fired from your job. Like, I saw a couple stories where on Facebook people were getting fired because they were saying racist shit, and you should. But majority of the time, that shit just goes overboard. If you're not Kevin Hart or you're not Kyler Murray, you can't be like, if they physically know, like, they can't put a face because there's all these trolls that don't have real accounts. I mean, I'm sure they have real accounts, but these trolls that aren't linked to anything. And then you just say whatever, and nobody cares. Nobody cares. And it is crazy to me. But I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure the light's fucked up. I'm sure the audio's fucked up. But I'm going to get it together one day, people. So that means that my intro was fucked up. So the outro will be better this week. But the intro was terrible because I'll have to... I was wondering why. I bet you this is going to be loud now. But I just hope everybody has a good week. And... man, don't work too hard, or you won't be able to have fun. What else? Oh, I'm gonna start dropping. I'm sorry, my ear's itching. I'm gonna start dropping my videos next week, so you won't feel behind if you're not watching. Forget it. If when people start watching, I'll explain it then. But let's get into this outro. Enjoy life, and I'll catch you freaks later. See, now the audio sounds good. I didn't mess up on the end, the back end, but the first was terrible. But alright, people. I don't know what I'm going to do at the end. I'm just going to fade it out. Is it fading black yet? Is it fading? Is it fading?